Hi everyone, it's me Samantha, the Homesteading Holistic Homemaker, and today I'm going to talk about getting your own meat and raising it and that sort of thing. Um, we recently acquired chicken to go on our in the process homestead, and we this year have went in with my dad on a quarter of a cow and half a pig, and the pigs are currently at the butcher, and we get that meat today. So I want to talk a little bit about the logistics of it and that sort of thing. So I'll start with the chickens. We decided to get chickens, laying hens, and a rooster, and it was fairly easy to do. You don't have to go all out. I know, like when you pick up books at like TSC or the farm, big farm stores, the books say you need a chicken coop and all these fancy stuff. Well, you don't really need that. Our chicken coop is a repurposed entertainment center, and I have a picture on my phone that I'm going to show you. Do you see it? It's an entertainment center, and it was in our basement, and we needed to get rid of it, and I decided to reuse it. So we put a roof in the center. We pulled out all the guts. We put a door on the back, and we screwed the actual entertainment doors. You know how they open up. We attached those permanently and cut out a part of it to make a little tiny door for the chickens to go in and out and a ramp. And it took us, my husband and I, 2 nights to make this chicken coop, and we fenced it in. And the fence isn't high enough, but the chickens get in and out pretty easily, and we let them free range around the property. Mainly the fence is to keep our 2 dogs out of the chicken food. Um, and the fence and stuff is just stuff that we had. And the feeder was about $4, and same for the waterer. And the chicken feed was about $15. So I spent $25 at the farm store on chickens, and then our chickens themselves, we got them from an Amish farm a couple towns away from us, and we paid $12.50 for 2 chickens, 2 laying hens that were already laying, with the chicken flu that went around this summer. Chickens are a little more expensive. Usually they're only $5, but inflation, because not very many chickens. Anyway, and then what we also did this year is I'll move timeline wise on how we did meat with. I'm gonna go backwards. So then we also did a half a pig with my dad, and he bought 6 pigs. My brothers and sisters, we all kind of went in on pigs, and we paid $25 for our pig. We paid $75 for the feed to feed it for 3 months, and then once it got big, our butchering fee is for our half is about $108. So if you add that up real quick, I'm going to do the calculations on my phone while I'm sitting here with you. It's $108 to butcher, $75 for the feed, $25 for the pig, $208, and we're getting 154 pounds. So that's $1.35 a pound for our pork, and you can't buy that in the store. I believe right now pork prices are $4 a pound, or right around there. So you can't buy that in the store, and we're getting good meat. And it didn't take much. They had a small pen outside. My dad fed them corn and kept them watered, and they ran around, grew up, and then we butchered them. Uh, so um, we're conservative with the animals that we do kill, but we like to eat meat. So this is how it goes. And then my sister raised her cow. She had a 4-H cow, and she raised it, and then my brothers and sisters and I went in on the cow, and we got a quarter of a cow. I didn't keep as good a tally on the amount of meat we got. We got 100, around 100, 150 pounds of meat, and we paid $400 for that. So it's a little bit more expensive to do cow. However, my sister raised it. That was paying for the cow and then butchering. So it was pretty, compared to what you buy in the store, it was cheaper. And my sister raised the cow. He was fed on a field with some grain. Everything, when we paid her for the cow, she put in how much grain and everything was. So cows and pigs are not something that our little homestead would be able to do. Maybe a pig, but cows are a little bit more. So my dad always takes care of that one. And that's how we do our meat. And eventually we'll get some roosters or some baby chicks probably this spring and raise them up and butcher them as well. But it's it's cheaper if you have the space and the time to raise your own animals and butcher them, and you know what those animals have eaten, what they have been around. So keeping the bad stuff out of your food is a little bit easier. So to keep a healthy life, I like doing it this way. So that's a little bit of a rundown of how we do our homesteading meat. If you have any questions or concerns or opinions, please let me know. I would love to read them. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Stay classy.